Hey, what's up guys? It's Caleb from MTV Trail Builds, and today I'm going to be showing you around my backyard mountain bike trails and some of the other features that I've built. Let's get right into it. So first off, I'm just going to give you guys a quick tour of my trail map so that you guys can get a general idea of where I am. And if you guys are not interested in seeing the overview of my trail map, then I'll put a timestamp in the description for when the tour ends and when the biking begins. So if you look at the top of the screen, you'll see Hurricane Alley, which is marked as a black. This is our main run and has one of the biggest jumps in our yard. When you reach the end of Hurricane Alley, you will have two options. You can either stay right and ride Berm Creek 2.0, which is a blue, or turn left to take Hurricane Alley Express Lower, up the stairs to Hurricane Alley Express Upper, which takes you to the top of Hurricane Alley and is also the summit of our property. If you choose to ride Berm Creek 2.0 after Hurricane Alley, you will immediately cross a bridge and then hit a sharp left turn, which will eventually be turned into a berm. You will continue straight and then take another sharp left turn, which will also be turned into a berm, back across the creek on another bridge. You can then proceed back up to Hurricane Alley Express Lower. Berm Creek 2.0 is also a reversible run. Although it is not marked, on the very left of our porch, there is a ramp down which you can then take to Berm Creek 2.0 and ride the trail backwards, and then finish by taking Hurricane Alley Express Lower. There are multiple miniature trails that lead to Hurricane Alley Express Lower and Upper. One of these is Rocky Road, which is a green and it's just riding on our stone porch. You can then take that to Peaceful Pastures, which is a flat grassy area, and then take that to the blue Risky Ridge, which is a narrow path between our playground and about a 5-foot ledge, which is why it's rated a blue instead of a green. There are two other mini features off of Rocky Road if you would not like to go to Peaceful Pastures. Patio Plunge is about a 3-foot drop off of our porch, and you just ride it. Sketchy Steps is marked as a black because it's these two steps, except they're pretty dramatic drops, so it is very wonky and hard to keep your balance. Off of Peaceful Pastures, there's the blue Rock and Roll. It is basically just riding down stairs that are about 4 feet tall and is intimidating at first, but once you just ride it, you'll see it's really not that bad, which is why it is marked as a blue, even if some of you may see it as a black. Now that you have a general idea of what my trail system looks like, I'm going to show myself riding each trail and each feature. To start off, here's some footage of me hitting a little kicker ramp in my front yard that my dad and I built out of wood. And then here's a side view. Here's some footage of me hitting Rock and Roll off of Peaceful Pastures. After riding Rock and Roll, I proceed to the teeter-totter. And here's a side view for you guys. After hitting the teeter-totter, I decide to loop back up and hit the seesaw once more, except this time as a jump. Now I'm going to show you guys a longer clip in which I start at about the bottom of Rock and Roll and make my way up Hurricane Alley Express Lower, then hop up these stairs and turn right onto Hurricane Alley Express Upper. Then I make a U-turn at the top and start riding down Hurricane Alley. Now I'm going to hit the biggest jump on our trail system so far. Here's the side view. And then we were having a leakage issue and there was a ton of water down here, so I was trying not to get splashed. Next, I get up on our porch and I'm heading towards the ramp down. And here's the side view. And then afterwards there's a little ramp that my brother and I built out of a plank of wood and a log. And then now I'm going to hit Patio Plunge, the double black. And here's a cool view from down below that my brother helped film. So after reviewing the footage, I realized that I wasn't really satisfied with the amount of height I got on the jump because I knew that I could go a lot farther, but the landing was holding me back, so I decided to move it back a bit so that I could get more air on this jump. So I flipped over the plank and then I began to rearrange the logs, as you're about to see, and I'm just going to show you a quick 4x speed time lapse. So I began to slide the logs and rearrange their order. And once I had slid them all back, I had to do a bit of rearranging to get the board to lay flat. But then I eventually got it. I flipped the board back over and tested if it was secure, and then I went back up Hurricane Alley Express Upper to give it a test run. So here's the footage. I'm about to try the new landing farther back for the first time. As you can hopefully see, I got a lot more air than last time, and you can really see it in the side view. So now I'm going to show you a quick time lapse. I go back up Hurricane Alley Express Lower right here. Then I hop up these stairs, take a right onto Hurricane Alley Express Upper, and now I'm ready to go get my brother so we can film the final shot. So now I'm going to descend for the final time to get the final shot for the video. And now I'm going to show you guys a quick side view. And once again, we still have the muddy water issue, so I was avoiding that again. Some of you may be asking yourselves why I didn't show anything on Berm Creek 2.0, and it's because there was a big rainstorm where I live, and the bridges got swept away because the water level rose so much, but they got caught by tree trunks about 5 feet away from their original spot, so we're going to make a video on that soon of us moving the bridges back because they're pretty heavy, so that won't be an easy task. And then we're going to also show you guys what our solution is to keep them from being swept away again. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I ended up being very satisfied with the new landing because it allowed me to get more air on my back tire especially, and it didn't compromise any of the flow or smoothness of the landing, so that was very good. And I just want to do a quick explanation. We forgot to do this in our first video with Peter's video, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. I'm going to put a link over there to his video, so you should go check that out. But basically, this channel is 3 friends, Caleb, who is me, and then Peter, who is the video that I just linked, and then Will is the final friend, and he will be posting a video shortly, so make sure you stay tuned. We'll be posting more videos and giving you guys tutorials on skills and tricks, and also how to build features. And also, if you like that how to get on the mountain bike at the beginning with no hands, comment, and I will do a tutorial video if enough of you want to see that. One last thing, as always guys, we really appreciate your views and support, and we would really appreciate it if you would consider liking and subscribing. We will be posting new content with different types of mountain biking videos, so expect that in the future.